I don't have to go through life as an island.
I had a powerful team with me.
I've never seen such a wonderful culture in any other curricular structure.
Here at Evergreen, we understand that our world is broken in many respects. And the way to change our world is by empowering our future leaders. We know that. We have to find a way of doing so democratically. And we have found a way of democratizing education by adopting a unique educational model that's been developed in Finland. We call that the Diitemeyer method, and is based on a person called Dion that developed and designed the Prodeus method. This method puts education and what we teach in the hands of every individual. We understand that every individual is unique and special. It is important, therefore, that we allow students to, in a democratic manner, decide what they want to learn when they come to university, because they have certain ideals and certain passions to change their futures. And in so doing, they change everybody's futures. So we have to empower them to learn what they need to learn to go and exercise those passions, exercise those things that they want to implement to bring change into the world. And that's what we do in the Changemaker Lab. We empower every individual to decide their own learning path, decide what they want to learn. And by doing that, we're allowing our teams that collaborate and work with those individuals to share passions. And by sharing passions together, they learn how to embrace diversity and to see the uniqueness in every individual.
I started off having zero desire to be in any type of leadership position. But in the second quarter, I found myself as the CEO of our team company and having to take on a lot of responsibilities I felt were overwhelming. But again, the team leadership approach, the friend leadership approach that we learned, it's really helped because I found that it wasn't just me having to make all the decisions or be in charge. I had a powerful team with me who were motivated and wanted to help. So that really helped me see how true leadership would shine, and that it's not just somebody taking charge and telling other people what to do, but really I spent most of my time just listening, seeing what other people needed or what they were feeling and trying to make sure that they felt included.
The Changemaker Lab has a really unique structure. It's a flat structure rather than a top-down structure. And so when faculty contribute to the lab, we act as coaches as opposed to our usual hierarchical role as teaching faculty. In this flat structure, we co-create solutions together in a really beautiful way through the practice of dialogue.
That confidence to just be quiet and observe and trust my people and my own skills to be able to bridge gaps was really a powerful experience for me. I'd say that outside of the generic how to do business knowledge was the most meaningful skills that I've been able to hone.
The culture of the lab is another thing that's incredibly unique. I've never seen such a wonderful culture in any other curricular structure. We have a blameless culture, and I think the flatness of the structure helps contribute to that blameless framework because there's not like a higher above person to point a finger at. Rather, we're all equals in the lab, and we always try to foster inclusivity. We want to make sure that we hear from every student and that every voice is included, being listened to, and being folded into the work that we do.
I think something very important that I learned is how to self-evaluate myself and reflect. but also not being so into what's going on with me that I don't notice the progress or performance of my teammates. You know, it's not enough to just focus on yourself and what you're contributing.
I don't have to go through life as an island, that there are so many amazing people around me with skills different than my own, and that together we can create amazing things. And that I shouldn't be so worried about how I look or what I do well or what I don't, because there's always people around me to help when something isn't my strong suit. It's just made me feel so much more connected, and I'm very grateful for this experience.
We believe in a vision where people are born equal, and that everyone is born with a special gift that is important and significant to them. And it's also a story that only they can bring. In the Changemaker lab, we take those stories and those stories that students want to explore. We allow them to work within a very structured environment, but a very loose and open environment to develop themselves along their passions, along what they want to accomplish for their lives.
This program has really helped me come out of my shell, and I've never experienced that type of personal growth in a class before.